Welcome to Gaming Rarities. I'm Dan. Thank you for clicking and for watching. We're over 300 subscribers now, so if you like what you see, you know what to do. On the road to 400. Today we're at the Norwich retro video game market. It's my first ever video game market, so you'll be surprised to hear. I am a taxi person. I work in the taxi trade. I have to work nearly every Friday and Saturday night. But this week, because it's Christmas, it's the 28th of December, I don't have to work. So here I am. I'm at my first ever Norwich gaming market. I don't know what to expect, but we're going to give it a look and see how it is. And I'll see you on the other side. Nice to meet you, mate.
Yes. How we doing? You alright? What's your name?
So I just got back in the car after the Norwich retro gaming market. There's my wristband. Yeah, very cool experience. Met some very cool people, saw some very cool stuff, and bought a couple of cool bits I'm going to show you now in the games room. So that was my first ever gaming market. It was in my local city of Norwich, so with the time off I had to go over the Christmas period. Yeah, very good, very interesting. Bit cramped in some places. Personally, I'm not huge on, massive amounts of people being kind of crammed in one area, but there was a kind of second bit you'll saw at the end of the footage, that kind of pan over. It was getting a bit quieter by then, but you could go into another section and that was fairly open. So yeah, it was good. I got recognized for the first time ever. Somebody recognized me from my CEX stock alerts, which are on TikTok and sometimes on the YouTube shorts. If you ever wanted those, I don't know if you'll have seen them necessarily watching on here, but they are basically just little short videos where I say what CEX have just had in stock that day or that hour normally, because they're things that won't hang about. You won't get to the stock alert level, the stock alert notification at 7:30 the next day. I'm often on the CEX app looking for things. So yeah, if there's something that I've already got, or for whatever reason, no vouchers, sometimes I'll let the people know, and yeah, they can buy it themselves. So he was thankful for that. Shout out to him. Yeah, met Ed Hunts, absolute legend. He actually gave me the bag that I kept all my stuff in for free. I didn't buy anything off of him, unfortunately. He didn't have any rarities that I was after that day, but really nice guy, exactly how he is in his videos. And yeah, pleasure to meet him. Big shout out to him. So on to the pickups. I bought a few items. Let's go through from the start. This is the bag Ed Hunts gave me, legend. Right, so up first, I'm back there. I got these PSP UMDs. Now, I have a bit of a collection of PSP UMDs, but I definitely want to get all the WWE ones. I have a few down there already. I also have Home Alone 2 in the collection already, but not the OG, so I wanted that. I managed to buy all of these together for, I think, £8 I paid for all, which is pretty much what they sell them for at CEX, but none of them are near me at CEX, so I'm happy with getting them all for that price. So yeah, Home Alone to go with Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 is really expensive, actually. I think it's like £25 on UMD, so one to keep an eye out for. But Home Alone 2, we've got Tombstone, The History of the Undertaker, obviously a WWF one I needed. Rob Van Dam, One of a Kind, another WWE one I needed. And The Return of Batista. So yeah, that's all the PSP UMDs I got. On to the more exciting stuff. So I'm sure you're aware by now on here that we like the rarities, and that's all we kind of look for. And I've never seen this before. This is a wireless keypad for a PlayStation 3 controller. You can, yeah, it's wireless. So I presume it has some sort of adapter in the box. It's obviously sealed. It does have a little chip out of it there. You see it. But other than that, it's in excellent condition. Just a bit dirty. I'll give it a bit of a clean up. Looks like it's been in storage for a while. But yeah, I paid £10 for this, which is okay. I actually got a deal with my last item. I paid £20 in total. And yeah, I mean, looking on eBay and stuff, I think it's probably worth nearly double that maybe to sell on eBay, but I'll be keeping it definitely. This is just a cool item that you never see. I never had this when I had a PS3. I've never been a keyboard type of person when I've used a console, so an interesting one that you don't see too often, and still in the box, so definitely will be added to the rarities collection. And the last thing I got was a piece of PlayStation 2 cardboard, and it is this: Medal of Honor Rising Sun and Need for Speed Underground 2 double pack. So I already own this. I'll grab my one. My one is in a box protector, which I'm not going to get out. But yeah, this was, as I say, the same guys who sold me the PS3 controller. Yeah, it was kind of sat like this way up in a big tub of PS2 games, and I was just happened to go through, and I just caught a glimpse of the cardboard at the side there. So I had to have it, even though, because I asked how much, they said 15. I said, would you do 20 with the PS3 keyboard? They said, yeah, no problem. So that had to be done. So technically £10 for this. There's only one on eBay at the time of filming, and it is £125. I know for a fact that I definitely paid more than £10 for my one. I think I paid about 40, maybe 50. I can't remember. It's not one you see too often. It's in English. It's all complete. The games are still in the packets, but it's all complete. So definitely a pretty cool pickup for a tenner. I will be selling this on my Vinted at some point. If you go on my Vinted, I'll put a link to it somewhere. You'll see things that are in my CEX roulettes or from my collection sometimes, or you'll see them in other videos, and I do list on there quite often. But if you see something and you've come from my YouTube or you've come from my TikTok videos, just send me a message and I don't mind doing you a real good deal. Obviously, I want to make a little bit of money on them, but not like I would to somebody else, if that makes sense. So if you see this or anything else on my Vinted and you want it, I'll do your deal. Just send me a message and we'll talk. It's no problem. You know, I'm not out to make silly money on stuff. I just see things that are too cheap sometimes, and I think, you know, I can't leave it behind. So yeah, this was definitely one of those. And it's PS2 cardboard, which, you know, you saw a couple of examples in the gaming market, but none really you don't see too often. Even in a full gaming market, you don't see much PS2 cardboard. So definitely had to pick this up. So yeah, that was all my purchases from the retro video game Norwich market, whatever they called it. Yeah, so now we're going to go and do the giveaway from the last video for the Die Hard Trilogy cards. And thanks for watching, and we'll go do that. And yeah. So here it is, the Wheel of Dreams. All the entrants from the giveaway video have been entered manually by myself. So sorry if there's any spelling mistakes. Thank you all for entering. Yeah, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Big congratulations to Andrew McRobbie2408. I'll be in touch with you to get to know where you want me to send the cards. Thanks to everybody for entering. There'll be more giveaways coming up in future. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.